Welcome to Chapter 11, Lesson 4, Mean Absolute Deviation. Mean absolute deviation is another way to look at the variation in our data. So we've used the interquartile range to describe the spread of the data, and now we can also use our mean absolute deviation. What the mean absolute deviation is the average distance between each data value and the mean. So in words, that probably sounds a little confusing. So let's look at example 1 to get a better idea. The table shows the maximum speeds of 8 roller coasters. Find the mean absolute deviation of the set of data. Describe what the mean absolute deviation represents. So the first step here is to find the mean. That's the first part of our mean absolute deviation. So like we've done before, we're going to take our data points here, add them together, and divide by however many there are, in this case 8, and find the mean. So we first find that the mean here is 64. Then the absolute part of that mean absolute deviation means that I'm basically going to find the distance between the mean and each of these data points. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And they've actually done that here in step 2, and they've done that with a number line. So they've kind of marked everything on the number line, and then you can see the mean, sorry, a little off, mean marked there right in the center. And they've basically found the distance between each of those. Or you can just do simple subtraction and say, well, what's the difference between 64 and 58, and the difference between 64 and 88, and between 64 and 40, and so on and so forth, and add those values up. So in your third step, you're now going to find the average of those distances between the mean and each data point. So you add up your distances, 24 plus 16 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 8 plus 16 plus 24, and divide by however many there are. Again, in this case, there's going to be 8, and you would get 12.5. So your mean absolute deviation is 12.5. So that means that the average distance that each data value is from the mean is 12.5 miles per hour.